Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click so you can subscribe to my channel and receive everything you need to scale your cleaning business to six figures and beyond using federal government cleaning contracts. Wow! Hello there. So we're actually doing a class today, an actual traffic summit for those students that have joined a couple of our courses or one or two of our courses, commercial or government. And during the course, we're showing you how to do your SAMS registration. And we get a lot of questions with the confusion with the SAMS registration. So I'm going to point out a couple of things you want to make sure you pay attention to while you're going through your SAMS registration. So remember, the first thing, you can create a SAMS account in a second. That does not mean you have a profile. Creating a SAMS account is different than creating a SAMS profile. So that's the first thing. The second, if you have not done business with your company, then you do not want to put down that you have. So if you've not done any business, if you do not have any employees, then make sure you're very accurate with what you currently have. So if it's just you, put down one. If it's you and your spouse, or you and your child, your daughter, your husband, your son, whomever, mom, father, put down the number of accurate employees you have. I always like to say, this is a living document, which means you can change it, you can update it all the time. So put down what you actually have. Now, while you're going through, the other thing is when it talks about size matrix, that's included with how much compensation you're looking to have paid officers. So that would be you. If you're the entrepreneur, it's your company, you would be one of the executive officers. Now, if you're doing a managing member, remember that's an LLC, a limited liability company. So there's managing members and there's members. You want to make sure you understand this. And then when it talks about the executive officers with the compensation, it's looking if you're deciding on taking a salary or not. So you want to make sure you answer that as well. So there's a couple of things, but as you go all the way through, you've gone all the way through to the end and you're looking at submitting. That is when you want to make sure you put in your DSBS profile. This is so important. As a matter of fact, there was one of our students talked today. He actually said he was so surprised that he thought it was a mistake when it talked about you're considered a small business when it's 19,500,000 and below annual revenue. That's considered a small business, 19,500,000 and below. Now, there are a couple other things about the SAMS registration that, like I said, if you want a compliant registration, it has all about if you want to be on disaster response. Some people put yes, some put no. If you put yes, make sure you can respond. So do not put anything on your SAMS profile that you do not feel at the moment you're filling it out, you can do. That's exactly the opposite, because if you say yes, they're expecting you to do it. So make sure that you pay attention to that. And if you'd like to know more about SAMS registration and DSBS profiles and certifications for woman-owned small business and disadvantaged veterans and HubZone and 8A and all of that, then please reach out to me at 407-595-1598. Or if you'd like to take our masterclass, when we go into the basic requirements, when they talk about meeting and exceeding expectations of the government buyers, how you actually get their attention, and how to find a solicitation and fill out an RFP, request for proposal, then sign up for our masterclass. It is tonight, live. It's for 45 minutes. I get you in and out, on, out, all of that. So if you love to actually find out about all of that and more, there's so many opportunities. We had a student today that was talking about his state actually contacted him because they received a list of all the new companies that were doing business with the government, and they reached out to him. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. I think they've spent like 1.60 trillion with a T on COVID since 2020, November of 2020, not just 2020, but November 2020. So like I said, if you want to know all about the process for proposals, whether or not you're on the right track for your DUNS number, your EIN, your SAMS, your DSBS, how to find the opportunities, then I am going to show you all of that in 45 minutes. I'm going to share my screen and let you see exactly where you need to go and what you need to do to get you started. So if you'd like to learn all of that And I would like to invite you to our masterclass, How to Win Big with Government Cleaning Contracts. Okay? Okay. Click the link below to register, and I will look forward to seeing you there this evening, tonight. And until next time, take care and bye-bye.